Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Lucy and today I'm doing a roundup of my favourite wellness products essentially. I know it's a little bit of a niche video, but I am very passionate about health and fitness and wellness, so I thought I would just do a little quick roundup of stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. First and foremost, first wellness one is SPF. We should all be wearing SPF every single day, factor 50 if possible. Now that it's sunny as well, we should be reapplying. This is my favourite face SPF. This one is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun. Looks like this. They also do a one that comes in blue packaging that's made for more oily skin types. I also really like that one as well for the summer because it's a little bit less glowy, but this, I do love the glowiness and it is stunning. For my body, I also use SPF as well. My favourites are, I really like the La Roche-Posay one, and then I also like Sultan as well. So for sun creams, you should be having a look at the UVA star rating more than anything else. Well, that and the SPF as well. An example for body SPF that I like is the Sultan one. This is the kids version because I have really sensitive skin and I usually tend to go for like children's sun creams because they are typically made with more gentle ingredients. So I'll just run straight to my room to get this. This has got a 5-star UVA rating, so when you're going for SPF, you should be trying to get ones that are 5 stars, 4 or 5 stars, because basically that's how effective the SPF is. And then this is 50 plus as well, which is really good, and it does UVA and UVB. So UVA rays and UVB rays, slightly different, so it's good to protect your skin against both and reapply. Very important to reapply. Personally, I like it in a spray, but also I like it cream as well. So we've gotten the boring things out of the way. Then for sleep, I really like these earplugs from Loop. These are my absolute favorite ones. These are the Quiet 2s, I believe. I'll link them down below, and I've got the mint green color, which are kind of bluish. I would have loved if they had like a more bluish color rather than a mint one, but I need to not be too precious because it is an earplug. Essentially, these are really great. They come in a little case. I find them really easy to travel with. Really love these. They block out most of the sound and they're very comfortable to sleep in. So if they block out most of the sound when you sleep, there are sleep specific ones, but these are the ones I have. I find that I am really affected by noises when I try to get to sleep. It's fine if there's not too much road noise, there's not too much going on outside, but I currently live close to a very main road and I find that that's really loud, especially at night. So I find that these are really, these are just essential for me personally. They do a sleep version, however these are just the quiet ones. I also enjoy them for like public transport and such, when it's loud and you kind of want to dull that noise down. You're like, I don't want to listen to music, I don't want to be like blasting something through my ears, but I just want to take the noise, I just want to reduce the noise going on. So these are really good, and I think Boots has come out with some things similar. I haven't tried those out, but Loops are my tried and true and recommend these. So next thing, activewear. Really love this activewear brand in particular. This is from Tala. Big fan of Tala. It's owned by Grace Beverly, and I really try to support the female owned brands as much as possible, and you know, people of colour, queer brands as well. Really try to give them my support. So this is a really good activewear brand, a little bit on the pricier side, but I'd say the quality is very good and very much worth it. I've tried a lot of activewear before, like a lot of different brands, a lot of different price points, and honestly this is my favorite. And they are and the products are sustainable as well. I know that they have some kind of percentage of like recyclable fibers and stuff like that within the products. So I need to research more into that, of like what products are what, because I know that they have a variety of ranges and each one kind of has, it's slightly different. So I actually have 2 pairs of shorts from Tala. I'm really intending on getting more because massive fan. They look very flattering. They come in loads of different colours. I also like their sports bras. I like their leggings. I have quite a lot from the brand, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have 2 pairs of shorts, I think 2 pairs of leggings, 3 bras. I think that might be it, but there's always stuff on my wish list from the brand. Next up, another kind of controversial one, but also very popular one at the moment. I've got electrolyte drinks. This is just a variety I have from Boots. This is the Wealthy brand, which is Boots' own brand of like wellness stuff. I've tried quite a few of the electrolyte drinks. I don't regularly use them. I don't think they're needed for everyday use. However, if it's really hot, or if you've just done like exercise that's really hot, like hot yoga, really nice to give that a go. And also if you're ill as well. So I do like to have something like this kind of stashed away if I'm ill and you need like extra electrolytes. Certainly with the heat wave, I've got some now, just sipping on that, because I think it's always good to get the extra electrolytes in as well. I find that it kind of it improves my concentration quite a lot. I also drink coconut water. That's a big one. If I'm gonna do, I think this was before electrolytes became a thing properly, I found out that coconut water has extra electrolytes in it. So certainly for long journeys, plane journeys, etc., I would, to be honest, I still do it. I always bring some coconut water, buy some coconut water at the airport. I know this is really niche, but honestly, I feel like it helps you hydrate better, especially if it's a long haul flight as well, or like a longer flight and you're like, no, or if you're sat in a hot car all day, it's just not the one. It helps not to get a headache. I'm one of those people that I'm very sensitive to quite a lot of things. So if it's a bit hot and stuffy in a room, I'm getting a headache. If there's too strong of a scent in the room, I'm getting a headache. I don't have a migraine issue or anything like that. It's just, I think I'm just very sensitive to kind of changes. So electrolytes is a very good one to kind of prevent that, to make sure that, I think that it might be down to like dehydration and stuff like that. But anyways, I find that it helps. And these ones are quite nice so far. I haven't actually tried all of these flavors, but I'm trying. I've got the sour cherry and pomegranate one in my cup right now, which I'm sipping on, which tastes quite nice, but some of these are very salty. So it's nice that it's nice that this one in particular isn't too salty. I also like the Hydrate ones as well. The Liquid IV, I know they're really popular, but I found them a little bit too salty. That's just my opinion. This is another controversial one. I don't really know it's controversial. It's a sleep tea. I am a big fan of the Pucker one in particular, but this is just a cheap one from Lidl. This one's got lavender in it and chamomile. Chamomile tea it's got quite a lot of stuff in there that's meant to be good for you. It's got valerian root, passion flower, chamomile, lemon balm, all the good stuff essentially. So chamomile is meant to help increase you producing melatonin. I think that in some studies there's some evidence showing that, and I think considering it's not something that's really going to, unless you're allergic to chamomile of course, I think that the worst thing it can do is not work. So it's also got lavender in, that's known to be very calming. Essentially I just really like a sleep tea, have them every single night before bed, because I had an era of really struggling with my sleep, probably as you can tell, and they're just a couple of things I've implemented to make me sleep better essentially. This is really nice, it's really calming, it's a hot drink, kind of chills you out, really like it, and a good affordable one, but I'd say the Pucker ones are probably my favorites. Just quickly, I don't have anything to show you here, but really enjoying Reformer Pilates at the moment. I think everyone and their mum's enjoying Reformer Pilates at the moment, to be honest. However, I find it really soothing as well as being really good exercise. I'm a massive fan. Mat Pilates just isn't the same thing for me. I don't know, the Reformer, it's just something about the machine and like the movements and like the sounds, they're very soothing, and the studios tend to be like set up really chill. I'm not a fan of yoga. I know that's a controversial one. That's just not my personal thing. I like to have something with quite a lot of variation in it. So I found that doing yoga is very stretch based, whereas I prefer the gym and reformer. I do mat Pilates pretty much every morning before work because I found that that's a good way for me to fit in my workouts, because I wasn't really going to the gym that often, just because it was very much inconvenient for me to get there. And yeah, I just found that I'm just going to make it convenient for me to work out, because it's just, you come home from work and you're exhausted, and yeah, nothing good. So I definitely recommend doing something convenient, going to the gym that's around the corner rather than one that's like you have to get in your car and drive. So I do Pilates, mat Pilates, every single morning before work. Just do a 10-minute workout just to kind of get it out of the way, and I really enjoy it. But reformer, oh girl, yeah, she's something special. Really enjoying reformer at the moment. I used to do it very regularly last year. Had an era where I really loved going, but then I found that it's quite expensive and it's quite difficult to find a studio that I like. But I found one where I am, so yeah, going back again, which is really exciting. I think that it's more like, it's important to enjoy the exercise you do, because otherwise you won't do it. And yeah, make it convenient, make it enjoyable, and yeah, just do it for future you, really. That was just a quick video to kind of go through wellness stuff that I'm enjoying. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe, comment, that would really help me out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.